paper presenter, Mr. T. Sujit, Assistant Professor in English, Department of Basic Science and Humanities, National Institute of Engineering and Technology. He is going to present his paper titled The Role of AI and Dynamics of Language Acquisition.
Good afternoon to one and all. I'm Sujit, Assistant Professor in English from the Department of Science and Humanities from the National Institute of Engineering and Technology. And I'm very glad to present my paper in front of my teachers. Um, person who taught me second language acquisition, Mr. Praveen sir. Thank you so much for that. So today my paper is about role of AI and dynamics of language acquisition. And there's a statement regarding this. I think many of us are aware of using Snapchat, and many of us are habituated of using WhatsApp, AI in WhatsApp, which is implemented recently, which is a software update. And we are also habituated of using 4.0 version of ChatGPT, and we were also habituated of using DeepSeek, and we were also habituated of using a lot of apps related to artificial intelligence to learn or else to write a paper or else to have certain things regarding anything which we don't know. And AI is it's like a helping hand for us, and we are habituated of using AI like a soulmate. And because this language acquisition and over a period of time, that is a baby. Let's take an example of a baby of 3 months, which is in the 4 to 5 months, which is in the womb of a mother. Baby will acquire others the surroundings. Baby will take care. She will make senses of the surroundings from the age of 6 months. From the age of 6 months. At the same time, this acquisition or language acquisition, majorly language acquisition. For example, how it is interlinked with the dynamics of newborn baby to a language teacher, and how far these tools are helpful, because we're also having certain algorithms like natural language processing, and we were also having certain things like language processing through algorithms and all these things. I think being the students of language, we might not have much aware of that natural language processing, machine learning algorithms, and all these things. But my paper is human cognition, and which talks about the social interaction of a newborn baby to a language teacher from a newborn baby, because AI is coming into existence. Like we can also hear what animals, what the baby animals, or else what the animals are trying to portray, or else what the animals are trying to speak. But there are some certain software regarding this. Let's talk regarding the language acquisition. So AI-powered applications such as chatbots, machine translation systems, and intelligent tutoring systems have transformed the way individuals acquire and refine linguistic skills. I believe that we were all linguistics. AI-driven tools such as these are certain tools to have such recognition to learn language to a traditional way of approaching and we can also say it as innovative learning uh, methodology. And in multilingualism, let's take this statement. Humans are born with an innate ability to acquire language to a universal grammar, which was the statement which was told by Don Chomsky. So I think here my paper, the methodology that I segregated and which I collected to have. Look, we are having a lot of generative models, AI generative models, AI chatbots, language acquisition models, and all these things. How far these were applicable for real-time world? How far these are useful in this real-time world? And how far these are keenly under the observation? And accuracy will also plays a vital role. And one more point that I would like to mention is piracy and security concerns regarding learning or else regarding certain things. For example, when we want to write a paper, we will follow some ideological aspect. We will have some idea related to our paper. But if we started following, like if we given our prompting to ChatGPT, how far it is generated this our paper and how far that will be useful. But because we will go for methodology and we will go for groundwork and we will work in the on that topic and we will segregate some information and we will go for certain feedbacks and all these things. But AI can give accurate model related to that, which is currently connected with real-time technologies and all these things. No, it can't. So my paper is having certain questions like what are the key challenges faced by AI in association with writing paper, or else in association with writing, in association with learning language, acquiring language. So, and there were also some challenges related to automated subtitles. Being a techie, I'm habituated of following, I'm habituated of generating some videos related to AI prompting and all these things. Previously, also you also saw a video which I displayed related to this conference where Raju sir is spoken. The background that I raised, people will think that we used green mat, but it is not a green mat. We had just had a display like this. We just generated. I just generated that video related to this conference. Like that, as automatic subtitling. So we will speak something. It will generate something. There is no accuracy. There is no certain aspect that on time accuracy we will unable to find it out. And these two are the major challenges that we find out related to using AI in paper publications or as paper writing or as language acquisition. And the next aspects, AI in sorry, and NLP and language processing in AI. And well, NLP is nothing but natural language processing. Many of us don't we might not have awareness of that because we were language teachers. But it is related to computers, and this is an algorithm. It's an algorithm where, for example, I'm habituated of using ChatGPT of 4.3.4 version. But now it is under the consistency of 4.0. What is the difference between these two means related to content? More even for 3.0 version, we can't get information on time. If it has some lagging and they were also having some terms and conditions related to that. But coming back to 4.0 version, they were having certain key terms. So if we have like we should prompt. Yeah, if I want to generate a song, if I ask it to generate a song, it will not generate a song which is related, which will not interfere with the tune. Obviously, these are the major aspects. But this algorithm, this natural language processing, which helps us to generate real-time grammar corrections. First point, and this is also helps us to have emotional connectivity or else emotional bond between AI connectivity and human existence. Because humans, because obviously if we want to convey something, we will follow some emotions. If I want to say that dear students, this is what I'm saying, means they'll immediately they'll situate themselves and they'll listen. For example, if I say that the same thing to AI, will generate true emotion. No, it can't generate. So this is also one of the statement. And the other statement is this technology facilitate learning by converting written text to speech and vice versa. Speech to text, text to speech. So this come in existence in 2023, which is inbuilt in Google Translation Systems. There is an application, Google Keyboard, which is inbuilt in itself. So there were also some points like personalized learning. So it's like a Telugu statement. అన్నట్టుగా. So which also helps us to individual to have some optimization. Majorly AI is for useful more than language. It will be useful for gamification. People like gamification, people who use techniques, techie people who are habituated of using techniques and all these things. So this will be truly a motivation and which helps them to have different consistent, different consciousness related to that. And there is one more statement as I just thinking related to what should I present. AI reduces some anxiety because if there is immediate action how I to present my task. Obviously, I'll get some anxiety and give you some other so this might have some challenges, but related to artificial intelligence, obviously it will have some privacy concerns, it will have some conditions and considerations related to a lot of as we used to have conditions apply and all these things. But non-judgmental environment reducing language learning anxiety. People are not habituated of no AI can replace our language teachers. No AI can replace language teachers because I perceive my degree. I'm more fascinated about the presence of poetry. His poetry or his songs were different. For example, if I am thinking to generate like if I want to generate these things, but I can't because I can't copy his mind. So this is one of the statement. AI can't copy someone's mind. AI can't copy someone's emotion. AI can't copy someone's learning ability or else learning perspective. And AI and multilingualism, I know. So AI and multilingualism, role of AI in multilingualism extend beyond translation and the aids which are nothing but tools which are helps us to have adaptive learning platforms. So there are a lot of platforms, but I thought to have PPT, but we did not have my inform like this. So such as the tools like Duolingo and there are a lot of tools which are related to English language learning itself. So I lot of students also can learn and can write IELTS TOEFL exams by using the platforms which are only under the hand of artificial intelligence itself. So there were some tools I got to explain them. So in multilingualism, this is also AI can. There is a recent article that I read that inbuilt in artificial intelligence, there are only 400 languages. There were not more than 400 languages. But coming to DeepSeek or else coming back to some other platforms like not ChatGPT, some other platforms like DeepSeek and all these things, these were having 1500 languages. So including Tulu, including Sanskrit, including all of things. But ChatGPT itself is generating only 400 languages, and this multilingualism is also having some consistency and some language linguistic diversity related to learning or else related to acquiring things. So, and the challenges and ethical concerns, the first challenge is data basis and language representation. We might ask ChatGPT for some Telugu. Obviously, we are habituated being Indian, we are having to be the native candidate. We are habituated of using Telugu language, but AI is not good at Telugu language because obviously I'm habituated of singing. If I ask something related to songs, it will generate. Can I make it as a tune? No, obviously they are habituated of tuning first, and later we can follow the tunes. Then we can also have that we can write song related to the tunes. So this is one of the major challenge that I felt. And privacy concerns. These days we were most of these 21st generation students, others our children, we are finding that their private videos, others their private concerns are leaking out. Why? Though they were using iPhone, though they were using this Android phones and all these things, Apple can't say, even Android can't say. So why this privacy is mattering related to this AI-powered language learning application and the dependency on AI. So see, when we obviously we were having cognitive abilities. So as Sir mentioned previously, a musician's mind is confined to the music itself. So his mind can't shift to some other field or some other profession. Obviously, if we are once we are habituated of using that artificial intelligence, obviously our cognitive system we will make ourselves to conform to that usage of that artificial intelligence. So this is one of the major challenge. And the next key future directions of this artificial intelligence are hyper personalized learning system and which enhances real-time communication and which is AI-driven language preservation. So these are few future directions. And my paper is a reflection and to discuss some key challenges, majorly like real-time translation. At the second point is automated subtitling. So AI can't generate. So this is what all about is the role of AI, dynamics of language and position. Even a newborn baby, and I believe by 2027 or 2026 we can have that application like we can communicate with baby, which is so this is like a conclusion. Thank you so much. Any doubts? Any doubts? You're welcome for doubts. Any doubts? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's really a great, innovative approach to all this. And what I want to say is, as you said, no one can replace the language or any other. But if you are habituated to use this AI language tools, which helps you to generate the information that you want to learn. So obviously, I just mentioned it is skill chapter language. At the same time, it can somewhere it is a very big damage to our cognitive skills. So is it suggestible to use that type of tools which helps you to keep your works engaged and to complete it as early as possible, like without doing any hard work or any other things? Of course, it helps us, but is it suggestible to do that?
So I'm actually Ayush degree project for so though there is existence of lot of technology related to at that time itself artificial intelligence coming resistance. But such in the peak time of students, sir asked us, sir already even don't find this related to my degree project. Section of my degree project. So he called me and he asked me, how do you use exactly exactly this we will have to of an artificial intelligence if we start using it. So till date also I'm not using it and I am also using something. So the difference is related to that. That's what the message I would like to give you. In my students or students of this particular semester. Because you will also have to of there is no technology at that time.
Of course, of course. That's what our great answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now